Namaste yogis. Today we're going to be doing an advanced class, and the theme of this class is balance. We'll begin in an extended child's pose. Bring your knees wide, big toes touching, forehead to the ground. Spread your fingers wide. Begin to slow your breath here. Nice deep inhales and exhales through your nose. Tune into your Ujjayi breath, your victorious breath. Throughout this class, if you ever feel like you need a break, you can always come to a child's pose. Every asana in our practice today is optional. Perhaps you'd like to set your intention for class today. You can use your own intention, or you can use the one that I set for this class, which is to cultivate balance. How can we bring more balance to our lives, to our mat? Inhale, come to tabletop, shoulders over your wrists, hips over your knees. Exhale here. Inhale, arch, bring your gaze forward, broaden through your collarbones for cow pose. Exhale, tuck your tailbone, round your spine, cat pose. Your head is the last thing to drop. Inhale, arch, bring your gaze forward. Exhale, round. 3 more with your own breath. After you've taken your 3rd round, we will meet in a downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Bring your feet hips width apart, fingers spread wide. Your hands are just a little wider than your shoulders. Gaze between your thighs. Nice straight back. Take a few breaths. You can pedal this first down dog out if you'd like, or you can take a static downward facing dog. Our bodies are all different. What feels good for one person might not feel good for another, so just listen to your body throughout this practice. One more breath here. Inhale, bend your knees, gaze forward, step to the top of your mat. Halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time. Exhale, roll your shoulders back at the top of your mat. Bring your feet hips distance apart. Inhale, sweep your arms up, interlace your first 3 fingers. Exhale, tilt over to your right, getting a nice stretch through your left side body. Inhale to center. Exhale, tilt to your left. Stretching through your right side. Inhale to center. Exhale, ragdoll. Grab your elbows, allow your head to hang. Slight bend in your knees. Release any tension in the crown of your head and your shoulders. Deep Ujjayi breath. Inhale, slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time. Exhale, roll your shoulders back, Tadasana. Inhale, reach up, interlace your first 3 fingers. Exhale, side bend to your right. Inhale, come to center. Exhale, side bend to your left. Inhale, come to center. Exhale, ragdoll, grab your elbows, allow your head to hang. Maybe sway from side to side or nod your head yes or no if that feels good for you today. Release as much tension in the upper body as you can. Making your way back to center. Inhale, slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time. Exhale, roll your shoulders back, Tadasana. Heel toe your feet together, big toes come to touch, heels slightly apart. Inhale, reach up, gaze up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, bring your hands to the shins or the floor, flat back. Exhale, bend your knees, step or hop back to your plank. Lower halfway, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog, or you can take a baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take 3 deep breaths here. Inhale, bend your knees. Step or hop to the front of your mat, halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Come all the way up, bring your gaze up. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. One more, Sternascara A. Inhale, reach up, gaze up. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Exhale, bend your knees. Chaturanga Dandasana, lower halfway or all the way. Inhale, upward facing dog, broaden through your collarbones. Exhale, engage your core, press back, downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Inhale, bend your knees, gaze forward, step or hop to the front of your mat, halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, come all the way up, bring your gaze up. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Inhale, bend your knees, Utkatasana, chair pose. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, step or hop, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg, flex your foot, square your hips. Exhale, plant your right foot between your hands. Ground through the outer edge of your left foot. Heel to heel alignment here. Inhale, rise, warrior 1. Deep bend in your front knee. Square your hips toward the front of your mats. And soften your shoulders down and away from your ears. Few deep breaths. Inhale. Exhale, Vinyasa, or you can always skip your Vinyasas, stepping straight to down dog. The choice is yours. Inhale, lift your left leg. Flex your foot, square your hips. Exhale, plant your left foot between your hands, ground through the outer edge of your right foot, heel to heel alignment. 90-degree bend in your left knee. Inhale, rise. Warrior 1. Few deep breaths. Inhale, exhale, Vinyasa. Two breaths here. Inhale, bend your knees, gaze forward, step or hop to the front of your mat, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend your knees, Utkatasana, chair pose. Exhale, come all the way to standing, hands to heart center. Inhale, bend your knees, Utkatasana, chair pose. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, Ardha to Uttanasana, halfway lift. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, step or hop back. Inhaling to your up dog. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg. Exhale, plant your right foot between your hands, ground through the outer edge of the left foot. Inhale, rise, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Hold here, few breaths. Gazes over your right middle finger. Inhale, reverse warrior. Left arm comes back, right arm reaches up. Exhale, extended side angle. Bring your right hand inside the right foot. The left arm reaches toward the front of your mat. Bring your dristi up toward your fingertips or up straight at the ceiling if it strains your neck. One more breath, inhale. Exhale, plant your left hand down, frame your foot. Take an inhale. Exhale, jump switch so that your left foot is in front of you. And then come back into your extended side angle on the left side. Breathe here. Feel that length from your right fingertips all the way to your right heel. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, vinyasa or skip it, your choice. Inhale, lift your left leg. Exhale, plant your left foot between your hands. Inhale, rise, warrior one. Exhale, Virabhadrasana 2, warrior 2, gaze over your left middle finger. 90-degree bend in your left knee. You should still be able to see your left big toe if you glance down. Shoulders stacked directly over your hips. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Left hand comes inside the left foot. Right arm reaches toward the front of your mat. Dristi, your gaze is up toward your right fingers. Inhale. Exhale, slowly lower your right hand, frame the foot. Inhale. Exhale, jump switch, extended side angle on the right side. Few breaths. In this class today, we're going to get nice and sweaty. It's going to be a lot of fun. Inhale, reverse warrior. I'm already sweating. Exhale, vinyasa. Take your vinyasa or skip it, your choice. One breath, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, bend your knees. Step or hop to the front of your mat. Halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend your knees, sit your hips back, chair pose. Exhale, come all the way to standing. Inhale, bend your knees, sit your hips back, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, step or hop. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, lift your right leg. Exhale, plant your right foot between your hands. Inhale, rise, warrior one. Exhale, interlace your fingers behind you. Inhale, open the chest, bring your gaze up. Exhale, humble warrior, bring your right shoulder inside the right thigh. Crown of your head drops toward the floor. Keep your hips square. Inhale, rise up, warrior one. Exhale, Vinyasa. Inhale, lift your left leg. Exhale, plant your left foot between your hands. Inhale, rise, warrior one. Exhale, interlace your fingers behind you. Inhale, open the chest, bring your gaze up. Exhale, humble warrior, left shoulder inside the thigh. Keep that 90-degree bend in your left knee. Inhale, rise, warrior one. Exhale, Vinyasa. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, bend your knees, step or hop to the front of your mat, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend your knees, sit your hips back, Utkatasana. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center, close your eyes. Come back to your intention. Inhale, bend your knees, Utkatasana, open the eyes. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale, step or hop back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, lift your right leg. Exhale, plant your right foot between your hands. Stay high on your left toes this time. Inhale, rise up, crescent lunge. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Inhale, hinge forward. Exhale, twist. Bring your left elbow outside the right thigh. Gaze over your right shoulder. Slow your breath. Inhale, gaze down at the ground. Exhale, frame your right foot. Inhale, standing splits. Lift your left leg up behind you. Flex your foot. Keep your hips squared for this one. So your left leg might not go as high as it usually does when you do this posture with an open hip. But that's all right. You can stay here with your standing splits, or this is a great opportunity to practice your handstands, coming onto your tippy toes on your right side, and maybe bending your right knee and just taking flight. If you're in your handstand, see if you can lower back into a warrior one. Nice and slow, bringing your right foot right between the hands. Take your time. Lower the left foot down. Inhale, rise up, warrior one. Exhale, Vinyasa or skip it. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lift your left leg. Exhale, plant your left foot between your hands. Stay high on your right toes. Keep that bend in your left knee. Inhale, rise, crescent lunge. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Inhale, lengthen, come forward. Exhale, twist. Bring your right elbow outside your left thigh. Bring your gaze over your left shoulder. Few breaths here. Inhale, gaze down at the ground. Exhale, frame your left foot. Inhale. Exhale, standing splits. Flex through your right toes. Right foot comes up off the ground. Again, you can stay here, or if you want to practice your handstands, feel free to practice your handstands, making your way back into a warrior one. This side's always harder for me. You probably have a bad side too, so don't worry about it if it's not as easy on one side. Inhale, rise back to warrior one. Exhale, Vinyasa. Breath in, breath out. Inhale, lift your right leg. Exhale, plant your right foot between your hands. Inhale, rise, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior three. Extend your left leg up off the ground, flex through your left foot. Arms reach straight out in front of you, core is engaged, hips are squared. Inhale, slowly bend your left knee, bringing it forward in front of you without hitting the ground. Hug your left knee into your chest. Bring your right hand to your hip. Left peace fingers grip the left toe. Inhale. Exhale, extend your left leg straight. Finding your balance. Inhale. Exhale, bring your left leg out to the side. If you have this ability, you can bring your gaze over your right shoulder. Inhale, bring your leg back to center. Switch your grip so that your right hand takes hold of the foot. Left arm extends back behind you. Bring your gaze over your left shoulder. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, cross your left ankle over top of the right knee so you're above the right knee. In this figure four position here. Bend generously through your right knee. Bring your hands to heart center. Option one, stay here. Option two, lower the elbows down towards your shin. Option three, bring your hands all the way down to your mat. Hook your left toes around your right shoulder. Use your elbows as a base so that you're placing your knee, your left knee right above the left elbow, bending like you're in Chaturanga, gaze forward, really squeeze the right shoulder with your left toes and see if maybe you can come into your flying pigeon here. Maybe keep your right leg straight, or bent, excuse me, or extended straight. One more breath here, inhale. Exhale, see if you can hop it back to Chaturanga. Inhaling to up dog. Exhaling to down dog. If you just took the first two options, just meet us in downward facing dog. Take a quick extended child's pose. Knees wide, big toes touching, forehead to the ground. Slow your breath down. How can you cultivate balance? Inhale, come back to tabletop. Tuck your toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg. Exhale, plant your left foot between your hands. Inhale, rise, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior three. Inhale, slowly bend your right knee, lifting your right knee up in front of you. And then take your right big toe with your right peace fingers and extend your right leg straight, left hand's on your hip. Drop your shoulders down and away from your ears. Inhale. Exhale, open your right leg out to the side. If you're steady, you can bring your gaze over your left shoulder. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, switch the grip so that your left fingertips are gripping the toe. Gaze back over your right shoulder. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, figure four. Cross your right leg above the left knee. Generous bend in your left knee. Bring your hands to heart center. Option one, stay here. Option two, lower the elbows down towards your shin. Option three, we're going to take that arm balance on this side. So flex through your right toes. You're bringing your right toes right up onto your right shoulder, or left shoulder, excuse me. Bend your elbows. You want to keep your arms, your shoulders in alignment with your hands. So your hands don't want to be too wide. Bring them directly in alignment with your shoulders. Really bend your elbows here. Like you're coming into Chaturanga, you want to keep the gaze about 3 feet in front of you, somewhere not moving, and then slowly begin to shift your weight onto that right elbow and maybe lift your left leg up, keeping the knee bent, or extend straight. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Again, if you were taking the first two options, just meet us in downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale, extended child's pose, knees wide, big toes touching, forehead to the ground. A few deep breaths. Inhale, come back to tabletop, tuck your toes. Exhale, make your way into your downward facing dog. So we're going to come into Malasana here. You have a couple ways you can come there. You can bend your knees, gaze forward, and just hop your feet outside your hands, bringing your hands to heart center. Or if you want to get a little air time here, you can try to come into a little hang time handstand, bending your knees, bringing your gaze forward, and then slowly lifting, and then coming into your Malasana. So just a little bit of handstand play. Coming into Malasana as you're ready. Imagine the crown of your head and your tailbone in a perfectly straight line here. Use your elbows to prop the knees open. Maybe close your eyes. You can stay here, or if you want to play with Bakasana, crow pose, bring your hands directly under your shoulders. Your knees want to come up toward your armpits as much as possible. If you plan on taking the second option of tripod headstand, make sure that you give yourself enough room on your mat to safely come forward into your tripod headstand. Look forward and just slowly bend your elbows, lifting one heel and then the other. Again, we don't want to look straight down. If you look straight down, you'll go down. So make sure you're gazing at a spot in front of you that isn't moving, but that allows you to keep your chest up. So option 1, stay here. Option 2, if you have a strong tripod headstand practice, you can slowly lower your head down, engaging your core. Lift up toward your tripod headstand just for a few breaths. Exhale, bend your knees, slowly come back to that crow pose, bringing your knees right in towards your armpits, using your strength, push up, 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 lift your chest, inhale, wherever you are, exhale, chaturanga, inhale, up dog, exhale, downward facing dog. Nice deep breath. Inhale, come forward into a plank position, hug the belly in. Exhale, ground through your left hand, Vashisthasana, side plank. Lift your right arm up, and then take your right big toes with your peace fingers and extend up, gazing up over your right shoulder. Inhale. Exhale, Hanumanasana, full splits. Engage your core and slowly come into your full splits. You can release the grip on your big toe. Few breaths here. It should, even though this is a tough pose, should feel a little bit restorative compared to all that fast movement we've been doing. A few deep breaths. If it feels good for you to fold forward, please feel free to fold forward. Stay upright. Maybe you need blocks. Maybe you're in an Ardha, Hanumanasana, just a half split here. Respect where your body's at. One more breath here. Take your peace fingers back around your right big toe. Ground through your left palm. Tuck your left toes. Inhale, Vashisthasana. Lift that leg back up with you into your side plank. Exhale, slowly release. Come back to plank. Inhale. Guess what we're gonna do on the other side? Exhale, ground through your right palm. Left arm reaches up. Take your peace fingers around your left big toe and extend your left leg straight, gazing up toward the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, Hanumanasana. Nice and slow. We want to engage the obliques here. Engage the core. Come into your splits. Keep your left foot flexed. Good. And again, any variation you want to take here. You can fold forward. Whatever feels good for you. You can have blocks, you can be in a half split. Choice is yours. Just find a few breaths. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Take your left peace fingers around the left big toe. Ground through your right palm. Tuck your right toes. Inhale, rise back up. Exhale, release your grip on your toe. Come back to your plank. Inhale, exhale, down dog. Breath in, breath out. Inhale, lift your right leg. Exhale, plant your right foot between your hands. Inhale, rise to warrior two. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, straighten your front leg. Exhale, triangle pose. Right arm reaches toward the front of the room. And then bring your right hand anywhere along your shin, maybe gripping your big toe. Gazes up toward your left thumb or straight in front of you if that strains your neck. Imagine that your left hip is rotating up toward the ceiling. Inhale, bend your right knee, gaze forward. Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. Left leg lifts up. Left arm is still extended up toward the ceiling. You can stay right here, or if you want to challenge, bring your left hand to heart center, and then your right, coming into prayer arms here. Inhale. Exhale, bend your right knee. Slowly step back to warrior two. Inhale. Exhale, vinyasa or skip it. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale, lift your left leg. Exhale, plant your left foot between your hands. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale. Inhale, straighten your left leg. Exhale, triangle pose. Left arm reaches toward the front of your mat. Left hand comes to the shin, the floor, or gripping your left big toe. Your drishti is towards your right thumb. Inhale, gaze down, bend your left knee. Exhale, Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. And again, you can stick with this variation, or if you want that challenge, bring your hands to prayer at heart center. Inhale. Exhale, bend your left knee, slowly step back to warrior two. It's all right if you bobble a little bit. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, vinyasa. Breath in. Breath out. We're going to take Ekapada Bakasana here, one-legged crow pose. Inhale, lift your right leg up, flex your foot. Exhale, bend your right knee. You're going to bring your right knee above your right elbow. Bend both elbows. Again, almost like those chaturanga arms. Bring your right knee as close to your armpit as you can. And then use your core to float your left leg up. Coming back into Chaturanga Dandasana when you're ready. We'll all meet in downward facing dog. So the key with this posture is to really engage your core. Keep your gaze forward. And don't think about it too much. Just allow your body to do what it knows how to do. Inhale, lift your left leg. Exhale, bring your gaze forward. Bend those elbows. Left knee is going to come toward the left armpit as much as possible. Really round the upper back. And then float the right leg up. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. And then take an extended child's pose. Knees wide, big toes touching, forehead to the ground. You deserve it. A few deep breaths here. You're working so hard. Should be nice and sweaty by now. I know I am. But just think about it. When life gets hard, how are you going to find balance? Yoga teaches us so much, not just about asana, the postures, but it's also teaching us life lessons. We have to breathe through the difficulty. We have to find balance in the hardships. As you're ready, make your way back into your downward facing dog. Deep inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lift your right leg. Exhale, plant your right foot between your hands. Inhale, rise, warrior two. Exhale. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Then take your bind here, your left arm reaches back behind you, only if this is part of your practice. Right arm reaches underneath you, clasp your fingertips and bring your gaze back over your left shoulder. If this isn't in your practice, you can always stay in your extended side angle, taking a child's pose whenever you need it. But if you're in the bound extended side angle. Step your left foot forward to meet your right. Come up onto your right tippy toes. Inhale, rise up into your bird of paradise. You can keep your leg bent or begin to straighten your right leg. Inhale. Exhale. If your leg is straight, slowly bend it. Begin to lower down. You're going to keep your bind here. Keep the bind. Step your left leg back. Coming into your Ekapada Kundiasana. Shrug your right shoulder underneath your right leg. We're going to lean onto this left elbow. So your left elbow kind of digs into your ribs. And sometimes it's easiest to get into this by imagining that you're going to place your left ear on the ground, bringing your gaze toward your right toes, and then bring your head forward. You might have the right knee bent. That's perfectly okay. One more breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Shoot that right leg back. Chaturanga. If you were in extended side angle, just flow through your vinyasa and meet us in down dog if you're not already there. Inhale, lift your left leg. Exhale, plant your left foot between your hands. Inhale, rise, warrior two. Exhale. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. And again, you can stay here, taking a child's pose or a rest whenever you need it. Or if binding is in your practice, bring your right arm behind you. Left arm comes underneath. Keep that 90-degree bend in your left knee. Gaze back over your right shoulder. And then take your right leg, step it up towards your left. Come onto your left toes. Inhale, rise up, bird of paradise. And again, you can stay right here, keeping the knee bent. Or you can begin to straighten your leg. The choice is yours. Inhale. Exhale, slowly bend the knee if it was straight. Begin to lower down. Keep your bind. Step your right leg back. Shrug that left shoulder underneath the left leg. The arms are out to either side. And then inhale. Use your right elbow for your weight. Right ear comes toward the ground but doesn't hit it. And then extend your chest up like you're in Chaturanga. Inhale. Exhale, Chaturanga Tadasana. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Again, if you were in extended side angle, just meet us in downward facing dog. And then we'll all take an extended child's pose. Knees wide, big toes touching, forehead to the ground. You're doing an amazing job. This is a super challenging class. I'm sure you can hear that I'm completely out of breath. So thank yourself for being here. We have one more challenging flow and then we'll start to cool it down. So I want this to be your best flow of the day. Just give it your all here. Know that you can do this. You're awesome. You're amazing. You made it to your mat. You've made it through this much of the class. When you're ready, we'll meet in downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg. Exhale, plant your right foot between your hands. Stay high on your left toes. Inhale, rise, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior three. Inhale, lift your left leg up to wrap around the right. For eagle pose, left arm comes underneath the right. Few breaths here. Keep the eagle arms. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Exhale, warrior three with eagle arms. Exhale, bend your right knee, step back to a warrior one stance. Inhale, lift the elbows up, still keeping those eagle arms. Exhale, humble warrior with eagle arms. Elbows come toward the ground. Slowly release your eagle arms. You have a few options here. You can heel toe your foot out to the side, coming into your lizard pose, lowering the right knee down, just coming onto your elbows, relaxing here. Or if you want to take another arm balance variation, we're going to come back into that Ekapada Kundiasana. And if you're a little more advanced, you can either just play with Ekapada Kundiasana. If you're more advanced, we're going to take our Ekapada Kundiasana into a chin stand. So we'll bring our left knee up off the ground, bring your right shoulder back underneath the thigh, lifting up into your balance here. To bring it into a chin stand, you really got to engage the core, and that right leg's going to swing up, the left leg's got to shoot up at the same time. You'll bring your chin down and reach up, and then just gently step back, chaturanga. Again, these are just options. You don't have to do any of this. You can just chill in your lizard pose for a few more breaths, and then we'll all meet in down dog. Maybe take an extended child's pose just for a few breaths. One more side, and we're gonna start resting. Good. Exhale, meet in down dog. Inhale, lift your left leg. Exhale, plant your left foot between your hands, stay high on your right toes. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior three. Inhale, eagle pose. Right leg wraps around the left, right arm underneath the left. Palms together. Keep the eagle arms. Inhale, lift the right knee up. Exhale, warrior three with eagle arms. Right leg extends behind you, flex your foot. Inhale, exhale, bend the left knee, step back to a warrior one position. Inhale, lift the elbows up. Exhale, humble warrior with eagle arms. Drop your crown of your head, keep your hips squared. Slowly release that eagle arms. And again, a few options here. You can heel toe your left foot out to the side, lowering your right knee down, maybe staying here, coming to the elbows, hanging out. If you're ready for that, totally cool. If you want to take the arm balance, come back into your Ekapada Kundiasana. 2, bringing your shoulder underneath. And again, just finding your balance here. And then if you want to take it to the chin stand, chin comes down, left leg lifts, lifts. You gotta use those obliques. And then come back, chaturanga. We'll all meet in downward facing dog. Oh my gosh, you did it. You guys are awesome. We're gonna start slowing it down. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, lift your right leg. Exhale, pigeon pose, yes. Right heel comes outside your left hip, left leg extends straight behind you, or if you have a little more hip flexibility, you can bring your right shin parallel, making sure you really flex through that right foot to protect your knee. Inhale, square your shoulders toward the front of your mat. Exhale, come down onto your elbows, or you can bring your forehead all the way to the ground. Oh my gosh, amazing, you guys did it. You guys are true warriors here. On your inhales, find length in your spine, and on your exhales, see if you can release just a little deeper into the posture. Inhale, bring your gaze forward. Exhale, walk your hands back. Swing your left leg around for double pigeon. Stack your left heel on top of your right knee, left knee over the right ankle. If you gaze down, you should see a nice triangle pose between the thighs. Inhale, find length here. You can stay right here, or if it feels good to come forward, bringing the elbows down or the forehead down, please feel free to do that. Make sure you're flexing both feet to protect your knees. Breath is nice and steady. Find the balance in all the chaos. Inhale, exhale. Keep the legs as they are, but just take your right arm, reach up and bend the arm. Take your left hand to your right elbow. Just stretching through your triceps. You can stay here or reach that left arm back behind you to clasp the right fingertips. One more breath, inhale, exhale, release. Bring your left heel outside the left hip. Your right foot comes to the inner thigh. Be mindful of how your knee feels here. So if this does not feel good on your knee, please back out of it. Either stay here, or you can begin to make your way onto your elbows, or perhaps lay all the way back onto the ground. Inhale, slowly come up onto your elbows. If you're on the ground, making your way up, all the way up. And then come back into your pigeon pose position, but bring the heel outside the left hip. We don't want to have the legs straight back for this one. Or sorry, the shin parallel. And then reach back for your left foot. You can stay right here. You can flip your grip, bringing the elbow up toward the ceiling, pressing your left heel outside the hip, or you can come into that mermaid variation, hooking your left foot in the left elbow, reaching your right arm up, clasping the fingertips, and pressing the right armpit open with your head. Or if you feel warm enough here, you know your body better than I do, and you want to come into king pigeon, you can also come into that variation. For that, I flip the grip with my left hand and then reach the left elbow up and the right arm up. And slowly release. Make your way back to down dog. Breath in, breath out. Inhale, lift your left leg. Exhale, pigeon pose on the left side. Again, left heel outside the hip, or if you're more flexible, bring that left shin parallel, flexing really hard through your left foot. Square yourself toward the front of your mat. Inhale, exhale, come to the elbows, or bring your forehead all the way to the ground. A few deep breaths. Inhales, find length. Exhales, release deeper into the pose. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, slowly walk your hands back. Come into double pigeon. Right heel stacks on top of the left knee. Right knee over the left ankle. Again, if you gaze down, you should see a triangle between the thighs. Inhale, lengthen here. And then exhale, come forward if that feels good, keeping both feet flexed. Inhale, exhale, slowly walk back, keep the legs as they are. Inhale, reach your arms up, bend your left elbow. You can take your right hand to the left elbow, or you can reach those right fingertips back so that you're clasping your fingers together. Again, using your head to kind of open up the left tricep a little more. Hug your left elbow in toward your left ear. One more breath, inhale. Exhale, release. Take that right heel outside the right hip. Left foot comes to the inner thigh. Again, there should be no tension on your knee here. You can stay here or begin to make your way onto your elbows or come all the way down on the ground. If your knee starts to lift up, you need to back out of it. The knee should stay firmly planted on your mat. Inhale, slowly press your way back up. Come back into your pigeon pose, but bend your right knee. Reach back with your right hand. Staying here, maybe just bringing the heel toward the outside of your right hip or flipping your grip. Bring your right elbow up toward the sky. Maybe take your mermaid variation, hooking your right foot in the right elbow crease. Left arm reaches up to clasp the fingertips. Or you can take your king or royal pigeon variation only if your body feels warm enough for that. Today, this side is my bad side, so I really can't get both arms there. Just respect where you're at. Slowly releasing when you're ready. Make your way into downward facing dog. Breath in, breath out. Come back. Lower your knees down, bring your knees together, sit back onto your heels. So I'm going to give you guys a few options here. You can begin to make your way onto your back, resting in Supta Baddha Konasana with the soles of your feet together, right hand to the heart, left hand to the belly. Or if you would like to play a little longer with your inversions, this is the time that you can take some inversions. So if you want to do a headstand, forearm stand, handstand. We're just going to take about 60 minutes or so to practice that. We just warmed up our back, so if you want to take a scorpion variation of your forearm balance or your handstand, this would be the perfect opportunity for that. So just play with whatever you'd like to play with today. We'll all meet in Supta Baddha Konasana on our backs when we're done. Taking a counter pose, if you're in a back bend variation, maybe just taking a regular child's pose. I like to sway from side to side here, feels pretty good. And then we'll all meet on our backs here. Hug your knees into your chest. Just rock from side to side for a moment. And then bring your arms out to a T or goalpost. Inhale. Exhale, drop your knees over to your right. Bring your gaze over your left shoulder. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, drop your knees over to the left. Bring your gaze over your right shoulder. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, bring your feet as wide as your mat. Bring your knees to touch, right hand to the heart, left hand to the belly. Maybe closing your eyes here for a few breaths. And bring your palms beside your hips. And inhale, rise up into shoulder stand. You can support yourself using your fingertips on your thoracic spine here. Toes are straight up toward the ceiling. Core is engaged. Keep your head pressing into your mat. We don't want to tuck the chin here. One more breath here. Inhale. Exhale, plow pose. Reach your toes to the ground behind you. If your toes are not touching the ground, leave your hands here. If they're touching the ground and you want to interlace your fingers, you can do that. It feels good. Exhale. If you're interlacing your fingers, slowly release and roll down one vertebrae at a time. Bring the soles of your feet together, Supta Baddha Konasana, right hand to the heart, left hand to the belly. As you're ready, just begin to make your way into Shavasana, turning both palms toward the sky, extending one leg straight, and then the other, closing your eyes. You're amazing today. You did a great job getting through this class. Notice how your body's feeling. And just remember that in your life, when there's chaos, you can always come back to balance. Come back to the breath. There were so many hard moments in this class, but we were able to get through it with the breath. We were able to find the balance. Just let go of everything here. Allow the thoughts to come without judgment. Let the earth support you. And just know that you have nowhere else to be but in this moment. And I encourage you to stay here for 10 to 15 minutes, gently making your way out of Shavasana only when you're ready. Thank you all so much for practicing with me. Namaste.